Martha Sturdy's work is big, bold, and simple.
I like clean, minimal, strong, simple, definite things. I don't like messy. Like, I don't make skinny little sculptures. It's just not the way I make things. So I don't like looking at things that are too busy. My eyes and my brain don't like it.
She's always followed her own path. She went back to art school in her 30s and started making things for herself, notably wearable sculpture, which she insists is not jewelry.
So what I was making originally was stuff for myself, of course, but it was sculpture that happened to fit on the body. While I was at school, I had children and responsibilities, so I made things for myself, which I found were saleable, and so I sold to the Vancouver Art Gallery, and then Holt Renfrew, and then other sort of places.
And she kept on making new things for herself.
I made like sterling silver aprons and sterling silver vests, like thousands of hours of labor and everything, and it was just me creating stuff. I've always been a maker of things. I can't stop making things, and I will always, the rest of my life, be making things.
And she makes a wide range of things, curved, straight, practical, fanciful. Again, she does it her own way, improvising.
I wake up at night and I think about something I'd like to do. It just sort of morphs into where I want to be. You know, like, I want to paint a flower, but I don't want to paint. So I use resin, completely different material. I do it on steel, completely unlike what you're supposed to be as a painter. And then I want it to be three-dimensional because I don't want it to be just a flat picture, but really just so that you're enjoying the beauty of the color.
Her furniture is simple, strong, uncomplicated.
I do tables, and if you try and lift this table, good luck, because it weighs a frickin' ton. I have to do things that are really simple but functional. I have lots of grandchildren and big family dinners, and so you gotta have things for kids to sit on and things that can't get racked and last forever.
She creates pieces in all kinds of materials: wood, metal, leather, resin, and her small dedicated production team makes it all in Canada.
It's a very tight little, unit but everybody's been around. I've been working with them for years and years and years, and it's great because everything's made in Canada. Everything's made within 3 miles of my studio.
She's heavily influenced by her environment. She calls her farm in the Pemberton Valley her muse. She's out in it every day, exploring, making trails, just receiving inspiration.
Some of my brass sculptures have to do with what I call undulating, because when you look at the mountains around, you'll see that they flow and rise and go down, and that is one part of it. And then ice and snow and the rigidity of ice when it breaks, and then it freezes again, and then it crashes on top of each other, and then it snows on it, and then it melts. And so it's the whole evolution of water.
There are at least 2 constants in Martha Sturdy's life. One is work. She keeps making things. The other is change. She keeps trying new things.
You've got to keep changing, and that's the adventure of life. And life is a great gift that you can either waste or not.